Frisky the Beaver, and it's the third camping trip I'm on. The first two camping trips were just basically, one was just winter one night, and the other one was going to see the dealer for the RV to remove something. Those were the two camping trips so far. So this is really technically the first one of the season, and we're at Sandbanks. We're going to stay about 5 nights. The ride here was about maybe 3 or 4 hours. Only got stuck in traffic once, so overall it was a good day. Hopefully the wind is not making too much noise. But inside is a mess. So we put everything into the trailer and going to deal with that when we come back from the store. Going to probably hit Canadian Tire for something that I need to do one of my projects, and probably hit the McDonald's in town to get some coffee. Then we come back to camp, where we would probably have a fire and set up more of the camper. Okay, you think it's warm with the sun? No, it's the wind. It's killing us right now. It's really cold wind.
Right?
Sure.
Well, I mean, if I had another extension cord.
Isn't it? You have it backwards.
What do you mean I have it backwards? No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
How would I have it backwards?
You have it
This is going into the power.
Yeah. And you gotta go from there.
Yeah? Do I want to break my face?
I don't know.
I know what I'm doing.
Sister can be so violent.
I've yelled at you all day.
I am not your mother. You shouldn't be yelling at me. You shouldn't be yelling at me. Fire time. I don't think you see the flame in the camera, but in real life I do see some flame. It's in the center of the fire. Interesting. I don't even see the smoke on the camera. So I have Constance and Jeffrey here. They're actually watching Auntie's fire from the window, which I'm going to give you a second to see. So the fire is going pretty well, actually. The wood is actually pretty dry, which a rare occasion Provincial Park wood is dry enough to burn it. You guys enjoying the fire? Well, let's go outside and enjoy the fire too. So one of the mods I have done is put drawers instead of the stove, and I was having a problem with the doors sliding open when I'm driving, but I did find something that actually will work, and it actually is working, which is it was a slide hook door lock, which I bought another one for the second drawer. I bought a second one for the drawer, for the bottom drawer. The first top drawer works well. Now I have to put the bottom drawer in. So I got the second latch in. I only put 2 screws on the drawer because the latch is a little small. I could not find a bigger latch. When I did find a big latch, it was I think like 2.5 inches of this, and I think it would be too big, and I don't think it would be bending properly, but this would do unless I find something else in the future. But it's keeping the drawer closed when I'm driving. That's the main part. So that's today's little project that I have done. I have a few more that I want to do this week. Hopefully I can get them done. Nothing that much. One is actually a brain teaser, so I'm thinking on that one. And yeah, that's it for tonight. It's still sunny. Probably going to enjoy more of this fire and then go off to bed. So we would see you guys in the morning. Wow, good morning. It's a cold morning, a little bit overcast. I'm not sure if it's going to rain today, but we do have plans to go on a road trip to Quebec. It's not too far away. It's about maybe 3 to 4 hour drive from where we are. I think it's closer to 3. My sister wants to have St. Hubert's. It's basically rotisserie chicken place. We used to have them in Ontario, but they disappeared about maybe 20 years ago in Ontario, but they're still active in Quebec, and my sister really liked that chicken, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Then when we're coming home to the campsite, we're going to take a scenic route, hopefully, and that's all plan of the day. So we're about to leave the campground, head our direction to Quebec border. Weather is still cold, overcast. Constance, Kathleen, and Jeffrey are in the back seat. My sister's busy sending a text message, and then we're going to be off towards the 401. So we just made a pit stop at an en route. Yeah, about an hour and a half, maybe more to drive. It's actually been quite. Traffic is light so far, so that's a good thing. Right, Constance? Are you liking the Auntie's driving? Yes. Now we're just waiting for her to come back. Then we're off again, driving. So the location we wanted to go to is no longer there. So I did the Google, which I probably should have done before we left, but the hindsight of it all. But anyhow, we did find another location, and we're heading to that one. Otherwise, we have to have a different plan for lunch. So me and my sister actually made it to the place, St. Hubert's. Now we're going to go inside and have lunch. So we finished lunch. Lunch was pretty good. How was your meal, sister?
Good, really good.
Yeah. So now we're heading back to the camp. It's probably going to take 3-4 hours. Hopefully it's a fast drive. It was good food at St. Hubert's. Well, good morning. At this moment it's a sunny day, but it's a little windy, so it's going to be cold. There is plans of rain coming. My sister had to leave for work, so right now I'm by myself with Kathleen, Constance, and Jeffrey. Plan is to do the 2 projects, go for a walk, and that's hopefully I can go for a walk before it rains. Yeah. Right now it's okay, but the wind is cold. Probably gonna have some breakfast and then go for a walk. Let's see what happens. So, project 1 is done. I did the connection for the liquids of the composting toilet to go into the waste tank. That's done. Now I'm going to move to the second project. It's a little less windy right now, so I might go and work, but I just want to set up the next project to do. It's doing good, pretty well. I spent about an hour on the first project. So I did decide to go for a walk. I'm just checking out one of the campgrounds that's nearby where I'm camping. I think it's closed still, but I want to walk to it, see what it looks like. I don't know if the wind is coming through the mic, but it's still windy in the trees. I was hoping it wasn't. I don't know if you can see in it. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but there's a telephone. An actual telephone. Some people might not actually know what that is. Oh man, I'm aging myself there. So I made it to the Richardson campground at Sandbanks. It's definitely closed for season still. I think it's only for tents, because I would not bring my truck camper down that hill. So I would give you a look what I can see. There's like no privacy in between the campsites. Not my favorite thing. Haven't camped like this before, so definitely is not my favorite thing to do. Okay, so I'm at I guess something within the park. It's called the Lakeshore Lounge. I guess it was some kind of Lakeshore Lodge. My mistake. I guess it probably was a hotel back in the day. Now it's just basically the foundations. I'm going to take a look around the area, and I'll show you the sign. That view is actually pretty amazing. So this Lakeshore Lodge did burn down in I think 1980s or late 1980s. That's actually kind of sad, because this is actually a great spot for a holiday if the lodge didn't burn down, and the ministry, when it took over the property from the last owner, actually did the repairs on the thing. They could have made a lot more money on this piece of shoreline, in my opinion. So I made it back to camp. Now I'm going to go inside and get my lunch going. Get some light in here. That's not good. Change my glasses. Take off hat. Okay. I'm having this for lunch. It's vegan, so I can eat it. Had it before. It's pretty good. I was never a fan of this type of noodles to begin with. So I just need to boil some water and let it sit. And as I'm sitting, I am actually gonna get the second project going. So I'm gonna put these computer fans in some of the vent holes that I have, just to move the air around in the basement of this camper, just to have a little circulation down there, just to put the warmer air in. And I plan to put one of the cooler air out just in the summertime. Maybe that will help cool the camper, if it's not in direct sun. It's just my thoughts. I don't know if it's gonna work yet. I have one in place already. It's on. I see no difference at the moment, but then again, I don't have the fan on too high, so I think I need more than one fan in the area. So at the moment, this is what my camper looks like inside. It's quite filled of everything all over the place. So yeah. First of all, I have to find out the direction of the fan. Make sure I put it in the right way. Woo! And make sure the fan is actually off. Okay. So I think the wires mean it's out, right? So this is the front. This is the back. Okay. I just marked it to tell me which way it's supposed to go. Then I'm gonna build the fan. Came with these rubber stoppers with little screws on it. I'm just gonna use those to put it together. Anyway, except for the top two. Okay, there we go. Just put this here. Okay, that seems good to me. Mark it. Get my drill. Make sure the bolt goes in. No, it's got a little larger. So last two I do take out the screws because I'm going to put bolts through it. I am going to now do this. I see the problem. I see the problem. There we go. Right, I have to do something first to these, if I can get them in. My bad. Hacksaw, where's my hacksaw? So that is it for that project. I'm just gonna put the screen back on, put the wire through the hole for through the vent cover, and attach it to lazy way into I might wire them together, or I might just leave it as disconnection as I have it. Don't know. Now it's lunchtime. I'm going to enjoy my lunch and then put the cap on. Lunch is done. Time for cleanup. Got a word from my sister. She did make it down to her work safely, so she's working now. Now it's just cleanup, and oh boy, I made a big mess. I don't want to clean it up, but I have to. The other thing I have on my mind is I have a U-shape dinette, which I do love, and that's what I wanted. Is the part of it has storage that I do like, but I was just wondering, do I cut out holes and like the front of it just to easy access when I could? I may or may not do it, but looking at it, I may not do it. It's not even a project for now. It's just thought. Now I have to clean up. Yay. One of the things we had done when we went to Pioneer Provincial Park, mid-April, is went to go see the dealer for them to remove the fridge, since I was having problems removing it myself. They did remove it. Now I have an empty space where the fridge was, which I will show you in a moment. My plans is to make kind of like storage shelves. In the future is to put small V12 volt fridge. I haven't found one that I like or seen, but it's not even in the picture for now. It's later on. But yeah, so that's where the fridge used to be. It was a propane and a 110 volt fridge, which I had removed. It was unfortunately too big for us to use, and didn't have the need for it, so I had it removed. So there's one more project that I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this camping trip or my next camping trip, which is in roughly a week or two, is to change out the power socket inlet of the camper. I just wanted to go with something different, a little more easier, which is a smart plug, 30 amp. I'm going to do that. That is the next project for that, and that's it. I think the fridge space needs to be done, and the socket. Yeah, that's it, I think. And so I tidy up the trailer as best as I can, put everything mostly away. Now I'm just gonna go out for a walk this campground, and then see what time that is. That is probably the rest I'm going to be doing today. So back from my walk. Now I'm just going to rest and just check out the day. Nothing much else I'm going to probably do today. Just maybe watch some YouTube videos, and that's it. Well, good morning. It's the next day. Last night was pretty interesting. It was cold and windy, like really windy. It didn't even move the truck and camper a bit. That went out through basically majority of the night. And today's weather is cold, and at this moment it's windy. I'm planning to go for a walk to the other campsite that's nearby, look at it. So I will do that a little bit later in the morning. Now just having breakfast and enjoying the views that I do get from my kitchen window. So I'm on my morning walk. It's still cold and windy, but one good thing is the sun is out, so that's going to at least keep me warm. I'm now heading towards the other campground. It says the trail is 7 kilometers both ways, so I'm thinking it's likelihood 3.5 kilometers one way, so that shouldn't take me too much time to get to that campground. So just past this information section, has 3 plaques of telling some of the history of the farming community, some stuff about the forest. So that actually was a surprise. I didn't know it was here. So this trail actually has a few of those plaques talking about the land and the trees. There was one section fenced off saying they're trying to restore the butternut tree, which is disappearing because of fungus. The only trees I saw in there was evergreen, so I think that. I have made it to the campground. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a look. Actually, the sites I'm in, it doesn't look that bad. So I'm just coming out of the campground that I went to go visit. Some of the spots are pretty decent. Those are the ones that are not in the trees. The ones in the trees are kind of small. I don't know how a trailer would fit, but I'm sure people do it. I'm kind of a little out of breath because I do walk a little faster than most people, especially when I get in the zone. But there's a few sites that I actually would want to camp in this loop. So beside that campground, there's like a day use area. It used to be a lodge back in the day before it gets closed. So it used to be called the Lakeview Lodge. I'm just going to read the plaques and then probably head back to camp. This one lodge actually had a nice view. Too bad it was tear down I think it was in the 70s. So I made it back to camp. Now it's lunch. I have to make lunch still. So I'm just having what I had yesterday. Just grabbing some apples from my fridge. 86? No, 66, okay. Charge the battery. So inside now, boiling the water for my noodles. Going to be, might play Sorry, I know. I haven't played that in a long time, so I have to read the notes to see how it's read. And Constance and Jeffrey's gonna join me, play Sorry. So lunch is over with. We didn't play Sorry, we actually took a nap. And now I am walking to one of the sand dunes in the park just to take a look at it and just get some more steps in. It's still cold. I think it's colder. I think it's windier now than in the morning. Saw the dunes. It's actually more cold over there with the wind. So I'm just heading back to the camper and don't know exactly what I'm going to do next. So I've been just watching some YouTube the last little bit. The wind doesn't seem like it's going to go away, and it seems like it's going to continue right tomorrow. And the weather app says it might rain tomorrow. Yeah, so that'll be all for today. I will catch you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It's my last day at Sandbanks. I'm going for my morning hike. I am doing the dune trail. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but I did it last year with my sister, and I will link that video down below in the description. Do check it out if you haven't seen it. So last night Constance brought me down and we watched Jurassic Park, and that's basically what we did last evening. It was really windy and cold. At this moment it's sunny. It's not windy as it was the last 2 days. I think it's going to be a little warmer than what we had yesterday, so that's why I'm trying to do this walk now. When I checked last night, it said it was going to rain more in the afternoon, but I don't know if that's still true or not. So I'm going to take this walk and enjoy the day. Oh god, that's a little sad. Time to take the sand out of the shoes as best as I can. distance. That's off my shoes. So I'm done the hike, so I'm now going to be head back to the trailer. Before I do that, I'm going to hit one more spot that I want to take a video, and then I would set up maybe an afternoon campfire. So back in the camper, came back from my walk. I'm going to make lunch, get the fire set up, and then probably have hopefully lunch and a fire at the same time. I still have to go pick up wood, so that's have to do that as my food is getting ready to eat. So I have the fire going, have my lunch. Right now it's just smoky on my fire. It's nothing dramatic. Let's see what happens on my fire. Oh, it's my last day. Today looks like it's gonna be an overcast day. I'll be leaving shortly because I do have a long drive back. And I'm not really looking forward to the drive. But last night it did actually rain during the night. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain at all today, so that's good driving weather. Yeah. Oh, Constance wants to say something. So Constance, did you enjoy your camping trip? Good. I did too. Overall it was a good camping trip. And yes, Constance. That's true. We did miss Auntie, didn't we? We did miss my sister, didn't we? She had to work, unfortunately. It had came up. So yeah, just pack up and then start to drive home. I would like to thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, comment, and have yourself the rest of a nice day.